Happy Sunday morning. It's Christine Crutcher from Create with Christine, live here with some Sunday morning stamping with you. So this morning I have a Halloween card. Last week I did Christmas with the poinsettias, and this week I'm moving to Halloween, my first Halloween card with some stuff from the new catalog. So I'm using the Banner Year bundle. Here's the card we're going to make. So I'm using the Banner Year bundle, and it is on page 65, so it's towards the back of the catalog, and you get 29 stamps, and then it has a coordinating punch. That this punch, because there's two banner styles, and then there's 3 different ways you can use it, so it's kind of a 6-in-1. So here's the catalog really quick, and up here in the corner over, oh my gosh, over here, holy smokes. Over here in the corner, it shows you the 6 different ways you can use the punch, and then the tag I'm pointing at was kind of my inspiration for today. So here's the project. I am pairing it up with stuff from the Magic in This Night suite. Say that 10 times fast. And that's on pages 52 to 54, so that's the Halloween suite. So I am using like the Halloween paper and some of the embellishments, the iridescent pearls, and the mesh ribbon. So let's get started. I'm going to point the camera down, so hang tight for a minute. Okay, so I just want to make sure I can find myself in my frame, but here's the card. Happy Haunting. And like I said, this is the first project I used with my Halloween goodies. And I love this stamp set because you can use it for the next 6 months. So you've got fall, Halloween, Christmas, and Valentine's in this stamp set. So it's photopolymer, and like I said, there's 29 stamps, and then you get the coordinating punch when you get the bundle. So you save 10% when you get bundled products. So let me get this out of the way. I think I am good. So I have a packet of all the pieces I'm going to use. I'm going to bring over a Whisper White piece of cardstock, and it's 1 by 2.5. And I'll have all the measurements below after I edit the video. And I'm going to bring over my punch and unlock it first. So I want to make this little banner for my sentiment first. So I'm going to use, I don't know why you differentiate, because this is kind of a banner, and this, I don't know, they're both banners, so I don't know how you differentiate. But there's grooves, so you kind of put it right in the groove. And I found I want something to hang on to at the edge, but then I'm going to flip over and kind of make sure kind of centered before I punch. So that should be perfect. And then I'm going to do the other side too, because this one I'm trying to make, and this is where it gets tricky. You can go in from the side, which I kind of discovered, but I haven't really experimented with too much. So I kind of found 2.5 was the sweet spot to make the size that I wanted. Okay, so I can get these little pieces out of the way, and then I'm going to come over and do my stamping. So I'm using the Happy Haunting, and I'm using Memento black ink. So because it's photopolymer, I can see right where I'm going, and I just press and hold for a couple seconds. And actually now, why don't I just throw on my pearls. So these are the iridescent pearls. They're super sparkly. They kind of look purplish. I'm pairing this up with the Pretty Peacock because I just went with the Designer Series paper to coordinate. So they kind of look like Peacock as well. So I'm just going to do my take your pick and kind of transfer one on each side here. looks about great. And then I guess while I'm here, I'll just put dimensionals. I put dimensionals on the back of this guy. So, yeah, that's right. So, I'm going to put 4, and I just stuck 2 together, so I'm going to put those aside. I'll unstick those 2 later, hopefully. Okay. So now my dimensionals are on. I'm going to keep the sticky backs on for right now, put this aside. So now I can come do the other pieces in my card. So I want to punch, I have 3, it's a little hard to see because some of the ribbon covers it up, but I have 3 banners. And this is because this punch does 3 different sizes. So in the catalog, it will tell you it does a 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch, and 1 inch. So what I did is I took 3 pieces of the designer series paper, 1 inch, 3/4, and a 1/2. And then what I did is I'm going to use kind of the top banner and then the bottom banner. So hopefully that makes sense. So let's put these in. This one kind of has bats on it, so you kind of want to make sure it's going the right way. So let me do the bottom first. So I'm just going to put in my grooves. Okay, easier said than done. Here we go. I'm going to go all the way to the back. Just check the back and punch. Let's do all the bottoms, then I'll just go to the other side. So in the groove, I'm just going to go to the other side to make sure I'm lined up. Looks pretty good. And you could mix and match and do this any way you want, really. This is what kind of makes this punch really fun, and I just think the stamp set's super cute. So this is kind of like a hidden gem. It's towards the back of the catalog. There's a lot of great sets towards the back of the catalog that are multi holiday and sentiments. So that's going to go to the top. So now I'm just doing the tops. So putting in my groove, flipping over. This goes really quick. I just feel like I'm going slow to show you. Okay, so these are all their measurements, a 1/2, 3/4, and 1. And I cut my designer paper at 5 1/4 because I found that that was the sweet spot to layer on my spider webs. So I have a basic black that's 4 by 5 1/4, and I just embossed it with the new Cobwebs 3D embossing folder. And then I just kind of did a whimsical design where I just kind of went and layered these guys up. Kind of like so. And then I put my sentiment and my ribbon on. So I kind of want to get my placement to thereabouts how I want it. And then I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal. So just remove the cover. And you might need to advance it just a tad. Or 2. Whoa. That was working fine yesterday. Okay, so you need to come down and then lift up. This will kind of help me gauge, hopefully I'm semi-straight. Then my peacock. I can't wait to play with this suite more, the Halloween one. I am focusing on fall for August, and then I'm going to move to Halloween for September. So after I finish this, I will show you a peek at one of my August classes. Okay, so I've got my banners down. I want my sentiment to kind of go maybe over here, thereabouts. Kind of went with by the spider webs. And I have this cool mesh. So this is part of the Halloween suite. It's 1.5 inches wide, so it's pretty wide. What I decided to do is just kind of twist it in the back and then glue dot it behind the sentiment. So I have a brand new pack of glue dots here. So I kind of just twisted it. Well, let's take a look. It's about 5 1/4. You could do 5 as well. So I just kind of bunched it in the middle. Found a glue dot, threw that on there. And actually I'm gonna add another one just for good measure. And I'm gonna go to the back of my sentiment. Okay, so now this is fun because you can kind of play with it the way you want it. And you could kind of unravel it a little bit, or, whoops. Okay. So now I feel like it's too much at the top, so I can trim off a little bit at the top with my snips. And you could kind of sort of unravel it a little bit. This one, on the original sample, I kind of have it, it's not glued down at the top or the bottom, so you have kind of some room to play around and kind of get it the way you want it, if you want it like this. So, and then I am ready to go right to my card base. I have a pretty Peacock card base, and I don't think I brought liquid glue, so I am just going to advance this slightly. I normally would put my sentiment on after, and I probably should have done that this time. This is really super sticky. Okay, so there we go. That is my project for today. So here's today's live, and here is the original. So a couple things I want to go over. I want to share my August card class. So this is what would be my Thursday. I do a third Thursday in person. So right now I'm doing it to go. And you can get this mailed directly to your house, to your mailbox, or pick it up at my house if you're local. So I've got 4 cards with the beautiful autumn suite of products and the gilded paper. This is really pretty with the golds. And these are super simple. So you have just over a week to RSVP for that class. The deadline is going to be August 17th. And you can find the details at my blog at christinestamps.blogspot.com. If you redeemed a bonus code, a bonus days coupon, actually I'm going to put the camera back up at my face while I'm talking about these things. So if you earned a bonus days coupon in July, you have until August 31st to redeem that coupon. If you are interested in placing an order in my online store this month, I do have a host code for that. It's YTCWEKH4, and that's going to be going through August 30th. So if you place an order over $25 or more with using that host code, you will get 3 make and takes with the Gilded Autumn suite of products from me as a thank you. So those will go out the first week of September after I process all my August orders. I showed you my card class, so again, RSVP by Monday, August 17th for that. And I did want to mention a couple things about the catalog and some of the stuff that is available right now. One thing that's available if you join my team is you can pre-order the new Stampin' Up die cut and embossing machine, the large machine. It's a picture of it and details are in the annual catalog. but that is available right now to pre-order. So if you were interested and you need a new die cutting machine, please reach out to me and contact me about pre-ordering that now by joining my team. And or if you're looking at the holiday catalog and you see a ton of stuff that's on your wish list and you're looking to get a discount, please contact me about joining my team now and getting a discount on products for your fall and holiday crafting. And then finally, I am going to feature this same bundle, Banner Year, in a card on Tuesday for Casing Tuesday. So come on back to my blog or my Facebook page on Tuesday, and there will be another sample using the Banner Year bundle with a fall theme. So that's it for me this week. Have a great week, and I will be back next week with another project to share.